Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I came prepared today because last time I was like, I don't know who the producer is and everything. I got tricked. I tricked myself because I'd made a rookie mistake by not checking the producer line and everything. And some of you made sure to remind me that that was a rookie mistake. And so I took a mental note, you know, not to do the same mistake twice in a row because no, I can't be caught doing that again. Anyways, I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys for, you know, having that conversation with me last time when I reacted to Move and when I shared some of my doubts and my questioning behind this reboot and everything. And I asked for you guys' opinion and point of view because a lot of times like you do bring me a different perspective, and I have to admit that a lot of your comments kind of like eased my mind when it comes to, you know, whether this was the right choice or not. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still pretty much apprehensive about this, but I have to say there's also a big part of me that feels very proud of them, because while I do have my doubts and, you know, my reserves and everything, I have to commend them because I feel like one of the hardest things to do in general, not necessarily in this industry specifically, one of the hardest things to do, in my opinion, is to change. And it's one thing to want to change, and it's another to actually make the change. And so that alone to me is enough to make me really proud of them. So naturally, I feel like this reboot is a risk, but it is one that is calculated. It is one that they've probably been pondering upon for months. I know that by nature, I'm like kind of like someone who overthinks a lot and someone who's, you know, anxious. And so all that to say that I am deciding to be more positive than pessimistic today, because I feel like they're brave doing that. I in turn have to be as brave to be able to, you know, support them through this process. Hope that makes sense. Anyways, so Bona Bona, oh my god, no, wait, sorry. Okay, Bona Bona is the title track. I see people that I know, I see people that we know. I read that YG has been very hands-on with this whole project and everything, and so I'm curious to see where this is going. Also, I said Bona Bona because this is for the old K-pop fans, you know, but like Super Junior had that song, have that song that's called Bona Bona, and it's almost like my brain cannot help but like feel the rest of the title with like mana, you know, Bona Bona. That was a little reference for the old K-pop fans. Also, I watched the teasers and I was racking my brain to try to remember what the notes in the teaser sounded like, because I was like, that brought me back. That was like a time machine. That teaser, the second teaser, when we heard like some music notes and everything, that was like a time machine, because suddenly I was back in 2016, summer 2016 or something like this, and I was like, why is this happening? And I was like, okay, this must be like a DJ kind of thing. Is it like Calvin Harris? Is it like the Chainsmokers and everything? No. Turns out I found the answer when I was scrolling on Twitter, trying to see if anyone has got reminded of it, and it actually clean bended 6 years ago. I was brought back 6 years ago because of those notes. That said, that intrigues me even more because I'm like, apart from those few notes that we've heard from the teaser, they didn't really give anything away. And that in itself is like quite exciting, you know, that feeling of like getting in, not knowing what to expect. Anyway, so let me make sure, yeah, the English captions are on. Bona Bona. Let's go. Okay. I swear to God. Magnet on top, huh? For real? Mm-hmm. 낮에 따는 태양 새벽의 별 같아 내 세상 속에 네가 This unit though. Baby don't cry 꽉 잡아 여기 떠나 너와 내가 영원할 곳으로 Cause I can't stop 도망가자 여기 폭탄 우리 파괴하는 것들뿐이야 You are magic in my mind 정해진 운명은 없다고 하지만 수만 번 생각해봐도 눈을 뜨고 태어났을 때부터 난 They look like twins. Oh my This is Kill This Most cousin. No.
네 맘에 문 열어둬 yeah. 파고들어 너의 core yeah. Forever ever long 갈 수 있게 아파가잡아
Oh hell no.
전부 다 거절해 난 너 말고 아무것도 안 담아 네 품에 난 갇혀 감싸줘 nsnsns
널 반복되는 때마다 본드를 찾아서 깨르는 게 적어 돌아서 마치 배파 넌 내 마지막 영원히 놓지 않아 No doubt 눈이 번쩍 띄어졌어 너란 무섭 너를 갖고 싶어 훔쳤으니까 나를 건져 감고서 우리 사랑의 시작일 뿐이야 You're magic in my mind 정해진 운명은 없다고 하지만 수만 번 생각해봐도
I love his voice.
눈을 뜨고 태어났을 때부터 난
Come on.
Bona 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 love ya
Oh, so Bona is born too. Okay.
Bona 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 love ya Bona 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 love ya 아침에 가들 때까지 Speed it up, let's speed it up 달아나지고 끝까지 Speed it up, let's speed it up 둘만의 소문
Damn, I thought he's got those lines, people. What do you mean, no? Yes! This is what I was wanting. That's it. Okay. That's it. NJ Hug Center. Okay. All right. Okay. Boom. I feel like I am clown. I am a clown and I have clown behavior. Like I have clown DNA in my blood because I know that I've got a love and hate relationship with YG. I know. And every time I'm confronted with like moments of doubt, of like questioning and everything, and I voice that out, I'm always being proven wrong. Not proven wrong per se, but like they ease my mind really quickly. They're like, okay, you're valid in having doubts and everything because well, YG is still YG at the end of the day. Right. But when it comes to music, they hardly will ever be caught slipping. At least in my eyes, you know? It's like, yes, okay, I can have doubts and I will probably still have doubts in the future regarding like the management and everything. But let me repeat myself. When it comes to music, at least in my opinion, they will hardly ever be caught slipping. This is just another proof of it. I did say during my reaction to Move that the song in itself did not feel like the typical YG. It did not scream YG to me, and I still stand by that fact, and that does not mean that I don't like that song because I've been bleeding that song, okay? This here, on the other hand, there's a reason why I got really excited towards the bridge. I said this countless times, especially when it comes to Treasure. I feel like whenever the bridge hit, I'm always like super hyper and everything, even though you know that it's going to, well, here in this instance, I think I got even more excited because this is a reboot and I didn't know what to expect. I was almost fearful that the bridge would not be there or that they would maybe stray away from it and try a different formula, you know? Once again, every time I have doubts like this, music-wise, they kind of like ease my mind immediately and they're like, we gotcha, you know, like, don't worry about it, we're still who we are. We are still from YG, you know, and we're still doing YG. And so yeah, there's a reason why, even though we kind of know what to expect when it comes to music, because like I said, there's a formula, every single time the bridge will get me hyped, and for good reasons. This is so good! This more electric rock part of the song is wonderful. I feel like somehow it encapsulates, like, how should I put it? I feel like this song, even visually speaking, like all of their career condensed in one song. I have one thing to say. This CGI yacht island moment, not the best CGI that they've had, for sure. Anyways, to go back to what I was trying to say, I really do feel like this song really encapsulates all of the genre they've done so far, they've tried so far, even visually speaking, you know. They've got like a more mature side, you know, with the suits and everything, and then there's this more sophisticated prince-like outfits, which this set reminds me so much of the one from Kill This Love, right? Which is why also I said like the whole stomping and kind of like military sound with like the, you know, those instruments and everything reminded me strongly of Kill This Love. And so the fact that Treasure are still kind of like, you know, paying homage to their senior in the lyrics, I freaking love it. Every time they do this, I'm like, yeah, they look so good like this. I love it. Oh god. Seriously, this look. Oh my god, why? Is this the same place where Tongan was in? Whatever. He's giving TOP like this, he's giving top like this. And here they're giving a more boyish image. So that's why I'm saying like they really have like condensed everything that they've done so far and made it into one song, one music video. I feel like through this concept and comeback, what is more appealing to me based on the whole idea of rebooting and everything is the fact that this is more sophisticated. Like even the outfits, the sets, there's something that is a bit more refined. Until now, they had a more maybe rebellious, youthful youngster image to them, free but also thoughtless almost, but in a good way, you know, like free in that way. Through this, especially visually speaking, it really does look like they've matured. My god, Yoshi. Oh yeah. When it comes to line distribution, I think this was really well done. I mean, from what I can tell here, I mean, I can vividly remember every single member. And that says a lot since there are so many members, you know? You know, this is really those moments where I'm like, yes, I was fearful. Yes, I had my doubts and I had my reserve and everything. But honestly, I thought that when they said rebooting, it would be a lot more, I thought it would be a lot more visible and a lot more like, I thought it was gonna be a lot more concrete, if that makes sense. I feel like the changes were really subtle. They were enough to be noticed, but they were not too much either that it would feel like they were straying completely away from where they started. To me, instead of like a reboot, it feels more of like a natural evolution of a group that started with something that was very like energetic and, you know, very boyish as an image, rebellious and everything, to something that is a little bit more mature, sophisticated. Like they grew up as men, into men, you know. I think the word reboot really scared me into thinking that they were gonna be like doing like a 180, you know. And I think that was what scared me the most. I'm glad and relieved to see that there are still very much Treasure, and it's just like a natural evolution into them becoming more manly. I hope that makes sense. I'm really, really glad. I really do hope that this marketing strategy, you know, the whole idea of rebooting and everything will be able to make people take more interest in them and thus, you know, fall for them and everything, because there's so much right there. There's nothing to dislike if you want. So I really do hope that this strategy is successful. I feel like really seeing this really eased my mind a lot, and I feel a lot less anxious now having seen this than how I felt at the beginning, even though I said that I would be, you know, positive. Anyways, I'm gonna try, maybe if I have enough energy and time, to do like a first listen over on my Patreon. If you're interested, the link will be in the description box below. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.